Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. Black Hills Estate Winery is treating us to a weekend full of wine tasting right in the heart of picturesque Osoyoos, BC. And we are celebrating the 5th annual Black Hills Wine Festival. Now this weekend is jam-packed with a killer lineup of great films, live music, lots of parties, celeb guests, and it's the perfect spot for all of you wine lovers. When you have all of this, you know it's going to be one spectacular weekend. Black Hills Winery President Glenn Fawcett is absolutely passionate about wine and tells us what we can expect for the weekend. Now this is the 3rd annual Vino Awards. Tell us what we can expect over the weekend.
Oh my gosh, we got so many fun activities coming together, it's just fantastic. We start with this festival, what we call the Black Hills Wine Festival, on a Friday night with an event called the Vinos Wine Film Festival Party. And what we do is we put out submission requests to video producers all throughout the province to tell a story about their favorite thing about BC wine. So it could be something like about a region, something like about drinking wine, or even the favorite winery. And what we found now over these last 3 years is that we get some very creative people coming together telling hilarious stories through these video submissions about what they like about the wine or the things they see and do around wine. So it's become such a success. We've now gone to the point where it's sold out with 350 people for that event. And half the evening is watching the different video submissions, and the other half of the evening is enjoying a great party with restaurants and 10 different wineries pouring their wines, so we can sort of make it one big celebration about BC wine.
Off the festival. Guests will be served by top chef Jeremy Lupin of Terrafina Restaurant, and of course lots and lots of Okanagan wine while we watch some hilarious films of none other than the best of BC wine. ET Canada's Aaron Sebula was on hand hosting the Vinos, and there was $16,000 in prizing up for grabs awarded to the top finalists at the festival. Now you guys are judges tonight as well. Is there any specific content that you're looking for?
You know, I think the biggest thing is creativity, because creative, it means a lot, but also there was an aspect on the judging panel about funniness. So that's essential when it comes to the video. You know, creativity, funny, but also just kind of like an unbiased, how do you feel thing, you know what I mean? And it was not a general consensus. We all made our scores out of 10 and went forward like that.
What exactly are you judging based on tonight?
How hard I laugh and how much wine is consumed in the video, I think, actually. Those are the two things.
I think that's great, and I think every award should be like that.
It should be, yes.
Now, what are you looking forward to most over the whole weekend?
More wine, great food, sharing it with some amazing friends. Honestly, to be here in the Okanagan at this resort, you can ask for anything better for a weekend. Vinos, I look forward to it every year.
So this is our 5th annual Novustv release party. Novustv is a flagship wine at Black Hills Estate Winery and a very popular Bordeaux blend. And we do the release this time each year, where our biggest fans and a lot of other people that just like to come to wine festivals come out to our winery. So it's right smack in the middle of our winery. Again, about 350 people will be in attendance. We've got a great country and western duo from Vancouver called One More Girl who's performing. We have a hip-hop DJ named DJ Shakes who's spinning the disc afterwards. And we have contortionists coming and doing their high wire act on top of the beams in our winery. We have go-go dancers alongside Jason Gogo, the renowned and infamous rock and roll artist who has actually created 6 different paintings and each one of them is inspired by each of the different 6 wines we have at Black Hills Winery. So for instance, there's a Nota Bene painting, there's a Carmenere painting, there's a Chardonnay painting. He's got one nail for each one of them, and he's done a very unusual interpretation of how that wine pairs with the artwork.
Proceeds of the auction held during the Note Bene release party will go to the children's charities of the United Way of the South Okanagan and South Star of Call Me Fitz, Jason Priestley, is one of the co-owners at Black Hills Estate who brings a lot of his own wine expertise to the vineyard.
He comes by his passion in wine honestly. Through having done that show with Terry David Mulligan, Hollywood and Vines, he's had the opportunity over those 2 years to tour to a number of different wine regions of the world and interview different winemakers and learn a lot. And I believe he's got something like a 10,000 bottle wine cellar in his house now. So he's really passionate about it. So when we have our board meetings, Jason has a very learned perspective on wine. He's got a very legitimate passion to it, and it's a valuable contribution to always have in our meetings.
And what are you looking forward to over the weekend?
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to recovering.
Aren't we all?
But what I'm looking forward to is the phenomenal response we get from our guests.
As the sun went down, the beach party got a little crazy, with rock and roll artist Jason Gogo stripping down.
So what are we drinking here?
Well, I'd like to be drinking some BC wine, but unfortunately,
Is there none left?
well, no, I'm a little bit late. I didn't get my coffee this morning, so I'm drinking a rye, a vodka, and 1 kokanee.
Nice.
And then I'm switching back to the Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay. I need to get my hands on some wine.
You need to get your hands on some wine.
Yeah.
Were you at the Nota Bene experience today? And what did you think?
Oh, it was great. Actually, what did you think?
Well, I thought it was pretty great. I enjoyed my show. I really, really liked the dancers that put on a good show. But the Nota Bene itself, I mean, it's a cult wine. Like, it's the last 2 years it's picked. I know. See you later.
Okay.
You
More
it's picked
drinking.
up a lot of steam. Yeah, this crowd, they're not real priority people.
But how did you find the reaction this afternoon? Was it everything you were hoping for?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty exceptional.
How are you guys feeling tonight?
Absolutely having a fabulous time.
Yeah? Great. Fabulous. Did you go to the winery this afternoon?
I didn't. I was actually at the Nota Bene release, so it was an amazing afternoon. Yeah.
What was your favorite part about it?
Probably at the Carmenere.
All the wine, hey?
Absolutely.
With our weekend coming to a close here at the Note Bene Beach Party, I think it's time to kick off my heels and do a little limbo. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our show. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. Special thanks to Thompson Okanagan Tourism, Mini Yelltown, High Heel Obsession, Cindy Leyland, and BCBG Max Azria. Hotel provided by Walnut Beach Resort, Osoyoos.